And welcome to the SimmBros Pod.
Yeah, back at it, episode 17.
Keep running them up. We're almost at 20. I'm Chris.
I'm Cam.
And together, we're the SimmBros.
And we're here to help you win your 20s. Speaking of 20, we are
what?
almost at 20 episodes, but we're still at 17.
Yeah.
And, you know, the number 17 always reminds me of the whole Puka, Devontae Adams numbers change.
That was recent.
It was this year.
Mhm.
And it just tells you, hey, the vets, they got first priority, no matter what.
They always do. We were having the debate on if you're the number one pick, do you get to take a number from a veteran?
No.
That's what I was thinking.
No.
Well, that's what I was asking. You said yes if you're the franchise quarterback.
Oh,
You said yes.
Okay, no.
So, what if Cam Ward comes in and is like, I want this number?
Okay, now I remember having this conversation. Sorry. I remember having this conversation, but I think I misconstrued what you said before.
I was like, that's crazy. I was thinking I was wrong.
I think they got to pick a new number.
Yeah,
like,
if it's a veteran.
especially these guys, they don't like the young quarterback, because everybody's like, oh, this is the next guy. Don't touch, especially defense. You think about defense. Don't touch him. You can't touch him. Like all this. And then they're like, yeah, he wants to take your number. You're like, no, it's not happening.
So that is what I thought.
Okay,
I was like,
okay. I
was like, why were you saying that they were going to take his number?
I must have misconstrued. I don't know.
You said no, whatever.
Yeah,
but
either way.
17.
Sheesh.
What did Peyton Manning say? No, he said red 18 for that craps table thing or whatever, and the people won. You not know?
No,
Remember
I
that
don't.
story?
No,
yeah,
no.
so Peyton Manning, because his cadence, I think, is red 18 or something. It's something like that.
Okay.
And on a craps table, it's red, black, whatever. And like the numbers, right? So he went over, the infamous story is that he went over to someone at the craps table and was like put it all on red 18.
No, roulette, you mean?
Roulette. Sorry.
I was like,
my
yeah,
bad.
yeah. I was like, yeah. It's really
whatever. Yeah.
Yes.
Roulette. And then they won.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I don't know if you've never seen that.
No, I
yeah,
don't
people
think so.
talk about that.
That's pretty cool.
I was thinking that.
I was like, I didn't know craps went up to 18. I'm pretty sure it goes up to 12.
Sorry, I don't know anything about gambling. So I think I've only been to casino
no
2 times.
Really?
3 times maybe. But I've never actually. I don't think I've ever actually played live. Yeah.
What do you do? Wait, so you've never been to a casino? I don't care.
I've been there.
I don't care if you've been in the vicinity.
I've watched people do it.
That doesn't matter to me. If you've never played a hand of blackjack at a table ever,
Not that's not online. No. Yeah.
wow.
Because wait, casino's 21, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I've only been in a couple situations when I was over 21 at that point.
Wow.
And the other times I went to Vegas over 21, it was either for conferences or anything like that. I wasn't.
I went at a conference too.
Yeah, but I was just like, dude, they're so tiring. I'm not doing that. Whatever.
My God. I did not know that.
Also, you went to the one in Arizona without me, right? Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. On the trip.
I did. That was some good money over there.
Yeah, you were happy. You were really happy. You went by yourself. Did you go during the day?
Yeah.
That's crazy. You're insane.
Dude, I went during the day because he was working and I didn't. It was spring break or winter break for me, so I was not just gonna sit in the hotel room and chill all day. So I was like, yeah, I'll go to casino. Dude, the casino at 2 p.m. is it's a sight to see, man. It's a lot of people who are on a first name basis.
Also, the Arizona casino.
Yes,
at 2 p.m.
Yeah. It's a first name basis. Oh, Lenny, you're back.
Yeah,
Hey, Lenny.
back. How much your free drink ticket?
Right. No, but I was able to win some money. Here's the great thing about a casino: you've actually never experienced this, and I'm jealous for you because once you first experience it, it's great.
Yep.
The community. If you're playing blackjack, the people you sit with, it's you just you instantly become friends.
Because aren't you guys against the dealer?
Yes,
right?
yeah, we're all against the dealer.
Yeah.
A table win, we're high fiving, we're drinking, we're like, hey, what's your name? Or where do you work?
Nice. I didn't know that.
No, it's a full community.
Yeah.
the gambling community. But it is a true community. These guys actually, even if they lose and you win, they're like, hey, nice job. You won.
Wow.
Nice job. Yeah, it's really beautiful. That's what I miss. People
that's what I miss.
People are football players are
yeah, they miss the team.
I don't miss the Super Bowl wins. I don't miss the
locker room
playoff. I miss the locker room. I miss the people. I miss So that's how I feel. It's I don't even miss the winning. I miss the camaraderie, which is why I'll be back very soon.
It's like the running community. I always try to uplift people.
True.
You never know.
Yeah,
It's
true.
also that's really interesting because, like, again, you don't even know these people, right? But it's the same thing with running, like when you ran the half. Like, you don't even know these people.
No.
But like, it's just like, hey, we're all just doing the same thing. We're all just trying to win.
We're all here.
The dealer.
Yeah, we're all just trying to beat the dealer.
Community really does make things much better.
Amen. You got to go, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
Make sure you go.
I will.
One time.
Yeah.
Just put some $20 down.
No, I just hate losing money. I hate losing money more than I like winning money.
God, wow.
Whatever. Speaking of community,
Yeah.
we were at a community event, you might call it.
Yeah, one might call it that. I guess you could.
How would you describe Outside Lands?
San Francisco.
Inside Lands. We were at Outside Lands last week.
Yes, we were
In the Bay.
Yes, Outside Lands was fantastic. Okay, and honestly, to be fair to both of us, we're not the two best to tell you how it was because we would it's a 3-day all day festival.
Yeah. All day.
Music festival.
From morning to night.
And we went for 2 artists at 2 different days.
2 days and the last two
yes, the last artist. So we were there for a total of what? 3 hours maybe. Yeah. And this is like, we're talking about a 36-hour affair.
Yeah.
So again, we're not the best to be like, oh yeah, it was great. But the things that we did see, it was fantastic.
Yeah.
I thought it was, it was good people, good vibes, good music. We not to get too much into it, but like we were in the front, and there was a lot of like younger people there, and by younger than us. I know we're young, but way younger than us. And I was like, what is going on?
Yeah.
What is going on?
Too close to people,
and then is it all moshing? I'm like, come on, what are you talking about? I'm too old for this, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
That was the first moment where you were like, I'm really old. Bro.
I am old. Yes, yeah.
I don't need to be standing up on these people. Like, let me back up.
It's rare that I feel old now. Like, I'm one of the youngest people at work.
Yeah.
At the gym, I'm young. At this apartment, I'm young, right? But when I was at this festival, I felt like a grandpa. Like, stop jumping. Everybody stop jumping and stop moving. Yeah, exactly. Like, where are the chairs? Everybody sit down.
I really wanted some chairs. I really would have loved some chairs.
But yeah, either way, it was great. It was a great time. How would you describe your first Outside Lands?
Yeah, well, my first festival in general.
Oh, wow.
Very interesting. A lot of people. But I think this one was relatively mellow in that way. Like, I didn't feel like overwhelmed by the amount of people.
Good.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
And I think we did it right where, if we were there all day, I could not do that.
No.
I was telling everybody, like, I'm not standing up for 12 hours. Like, that's just, I was already done standing up for like an hour and a half.
Yeah, 12 hours is not going to happen.
No.
It's just not going to happen.
No. And I think, so like that was definitely interesting, but I wasn't overwhelmed by the amount of people. At first we said we were way too close. And I think you were thinking like, the closer we are, the better we'll see them.
I forgot, you're right.
And then it's like, you just back up and it's like, I actually see them better. Yeah. And I actually have room to move my legs.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. And move my body. Just like I got some breathing room.
Yeah, he swung his body like that.
Who did we see, by the way, while we were over there?
We saw Tyler, the Creator, on Saturday, and then Hozier on Sunday.
What a mix.
But before, I wanted to talk about something super interesting. So normally festivals, like obviously in the summer, like I think even is Austin City Limits in the summer or whatever, it's hot. Coachella. This one is very interesting because it is in the summer, but it's cold, right? Like, it is cloudy and it was misting the whole night.
Yeah.
And you might think, oh, it's too cold. It actually is really good. I saw some TikTok and it was like, this is great because it gives you a breeze, man. You don't get too hot. I remember you were telling me you're going to start sweating so much. And it was like, no, not really.
No, I was fully expecting to start sweating.
Yeah.
Because I went in New York at a festival, super humid in the summer.
Yeah, you're done.
And then, you got the body heat around you. I mean, you're dripping. You're like, I need to take 3 showers after this. But I was like, oh, wow. I was wearing my heavy jacket.
Yeah, we all wear jackets.
And it was like, oh, this is actually pretty nice.
Yeah. No, it was good. And I think Tyler, the Creator, was funny because he's from LA and he was like, why is it so cold?
He said it was freezing.
Yeah. I mean, dude, it was. And then helped out.
Hozier's like Irish.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, the weather's so beautiful out here.
How bad must it be in Ireland, bro?
So yeah, it reminded them both of home in good and bad ways.
Yeah.
Which was really cool to see.
Yeah, I think they were both great artists, and I think, the theme of what we were thinking about this episode is like just seeing people at the top of their craft in whatever it is, right? Like, I think that's really important for especially people in their 20s, people getting older, trying to understand what like greatness in whatever aspect looks like, right?
Yeah.
You really have to see that because I think for me, someone who was like, I listened to, this was more like Outside Lands was like, hey, like these are a couple of Cam's favorite artists, like let's go. And I was like, of course I'll go. But I don't listen to these people like Hozier or Tyler the Creator like religiously, right? Cam will play the music, I'll listen to it, but I'm not going to listen to him myself. So I was kind of there just as like, okay, let's see what happens here. And I was really blown away. I think, and it was kind of two separate ways, because like Tyler the Creator was up there by himself, right?
Right.
By himself,
Right.
just him. There's nothing else there.
Yep.
And then Hozier had an entire band, which also is insane.
Yep.
Right. So there's just like so many avenues to take this, but at least initially, I was just kind of just blown away seeing people at such high levels in an industry like it's different than sports. It's not even like seeing LeBron. It's like it's just something way different, and you can't explain it. You're just like, wow, like it's goosebumps level. Sometimes you're like, this one person is doing this to other people, like. It's crazy.
The effect that music can have on people is it really has like cured people. Like it genuinely has cured people. I mean, physical health, mental health for sure. And so like you think about it, like sports is amazing. Obviously exercise is the biggest thing, but music has the power to cure people. And I think that's beautiful. Like, I think that you started to finally experience it because you're not the biggest music guy.
No, I'm not.
You go to the gym, you listen to a podcast. You go for a run, you listen to a podcast.
Yeah, I'm a big podcast guy.
I'm a music guy through and through. I've definitely experienced like, you're not even experienced, but I've understood that like what the power that music has. And I think you finally got to see it because live music is so amazing. And, even I saw it a little bit, over the concerts. But yes. Agreed. Seeing Hozier up there with a band and seeing them all perform to the best of their ability was beautiful.
Yeah.
Those are some of the best people in this industry.
Yeah.
Doing what they do best, what they love to do. And you can see it. You can feel the passion through the.
They have
for
to
us.
have
It was
it.
through the screen. Yeah.
They have to have it.
And then
because,
also, then also on the other hand, Tyler was up there by himself. And like I was saying to Chris, it's not like, Tyler was up there by himself, like. He has nobody else around, or whatever it might be. I was like, no. Tyler Creator wrote all the songs. He made all the beats. He engineered all of his songs. He produced everything. He arranged everything under the sun. Like that's what he does,
show.
And that is also equally as impressive.
Yep.
And so it's another. I think we saw two great examples, two very different artists,
different ways,
who are both at the top of their game, continuously killing it. And that's why we get to see them headlining a whole festival.
Yeah, well, you get to see them headlining, and you get to see what it takes, right? And there's two different ways, like you said, two different sides of the spectrum. One with a whole band, which also requires so much, and then you got another guy who's just up there doing the entire thing by himself, right? Like that's amazing in and of itself.
Yeah.
But then you look at Hozier, and it's like he has so many different like people who are like even the background singers to the person on the keys, the drummer, like, and then he switches guitars like every time. He has like two different microphones he uses. He goes back and forth. It's like there's so much, and this is like for me where I'm talking about like it's so important to see people at the highest level. It doesn't matter what it's in. It could be like you said, it could be music. It could be something in like running or fitness. It could be someone who's like the best like book writer. It doesn't matter, right? Like the best author, like anything to see people and see what it takes and see all the things they do and making sure everything's perfect. Like I think that is so important. And that's like what I got. I literally told him during the middle of Hozier that I'm writing this down right now because I had never seen something like this before. Yeah. It was amazing to see all of that greatness in one place. And like in a different setting than I'm ever used to. Of course, I'm used to seeing all the high level athletes. Like that's one thing, but this is something way different. Completely. And you said it makes people emotional or like it heals people. Like you literally told me before we went that he bet someone was going to be crying when Hozier went on. And lo and behold, someone right next to us was
bawling,
crying like badly. So.
I mean, it was that was luck of the century. I wasn't worried about that one. Yeah, 100%. Like, especially you also got to think like this is the end of their touring season.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Like they're exhausted.
Yeah.
Like think about it. They're performing the same 18-ish songs in the exact same way for months. And yes, look, they're making a lot of money off of it, of course, but we're all humans, okay? Like, if you ever do anything for like the same way for months, it's gonna get boring. It's gonna get tedious. So you have to find the joy, and I think that they both really found the joy. They're like, they felt the energy, because this is also one of the bigger probably stages that they've been on, just because it's a park and like you can fit so many more people in here than like a stadium. Actually, maybe not. No, yeah, definitely, right?
I think you could. It just depends, right?
I mean, it depends on who's there.
I think also like you said, I was gonna say this, like the view from the stage is way different in a festival versus a stadium, because like you can really just like
it just goes.
See it go.
Yeah, it's a sea of people.
Yeah, that's what I was always saying to you. I was like, just imagine turning. Imagine switching.
Yeah, I mean, no, you're just like, imagine what he's seeing. Right
now. Yes. Right?
Which is pretty crazy.
It's crazy.
Like, you have people in these front, back, middle rows screaming the lyrics that you wrote down in your notebook like 12 years ago. Yeah. Like, that's kind of a beautiful thing. You know what I mean? Like,
no, it is.
So I completely agree. You know, I'm hoping we can get whatever the equivalent for that for us is. I don't think we're going to be singing. I don't think we're gonna be platinum artists, but
who knows?
And whatever the equivalent for us, I would love to get there one day, and we'll be like, dude, you remember when we talked about?
That's something to strive for. Yeah, absolutely.
Like, I don't know what would that be for us?
I mean, it'd be a live show.
Show?
I want to see it'd be a speaking tour.
Like
that. That's what I'd love to do. I always would. And then
I know you always talk about that. Yeah,
I think it's important. Like, I think. But yeah, like I think seeing that, it just gives you more motivation that it can happen. And like,
it's beautiful.
What's so crazy, and I think even more for musicians, like obviously they are tremendously talented, but what you see sometimes with athletes, it's like, bro, all right, I'm not running as fast as Saquon Barkley at his weight, right? For LeBron James, like I'm not 6'10", 6'9", right? But yeah, no, I was saying it works both ways. You also as a musician, it's like I'm not as talented as that person, but at least like they look more like us. Except for Hozier, who's like 6'10" or whatever. Yeah. But, you know, it just gives you more of like, okay, we can do it. Like, there's all these athletes you see out there. It's like, I'm not going to ever make the league.
Right. I think I a little bit disagree with that. Yes, I agree. Like, most athletes are like 6'4", absolute, like, you know, peak physical shape that, like, it can't be taught. And you can't learn it or, you know, all that kind of stuff.
You can't teach that.
But for some of this music, people's ability, like,
that's true too.
I mean, like, you see like 2-year-old drummers who are playing like at a Grammy level. You can't teach that. Yeah. You're just literally born with that. Some of these guys, obviously, you know, they practice, they put in the work, but like some of these guys are just absolutely just different.
That's true. I think that's always important. Yeah, it was crazy. I think so. Compared, I mean, I haven't been. The only other concert I've been to, like the one that I really count, is Migos.
We went to.
That was a great one.
When did you go to Migos?
Yeah, Migos. I think it was like 2017. So like
pre-culture.
But they had released 2 songs, Call Casting and T-shirt. So it was both.
Wow.
Yeah,
2
on
singles.
top of everything else, right? Yeah. So that was like right when they were coming up. The tickets were like, they're like, bro, it was like $40 max, and we were right in the middle. And it was really fun. I enjoyed that a lot. This was like right before Culture One, which was amazing.
I mean, one of the best albums. Yeah, I mean, looking back, it's a fantastic.
Yeah, so that's all I have to compare this to. So I can't even remember that. So I think you're more of a person to ask.
That's like, so. I mean, like, okay, so I know.
I want to ask you a question.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah. So like, you've been to a lot more than me. Like, how did this rank in comparison?
Yeah.
Was Tyler better? Hozier better? Explain what you thought of and why, and like how this compares to other concerts you've been to. Is this the most memorable?
Yeah. Good question. So I've been to a lot of concerts. No, that's not true at all. I've been to a few.
A lot compared to me.
Yeah, compared to you, yes. I've been to. This is my 3rd festival. Really have only seen, I don't know, maybe 10 artists from festivals in total. So really not that many compared to like probably like the hundreds that I've missed out on.
Yeah.
Saw Lil Yachty, Pusha T. I saw Nas and Wu-Tang, J. Cole twice. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. So seen a lot. I can tell you right now, Tyler was fantastic.
Really?
Tyler was very good. Okay? He was very, very good. The way he performs, it like I almost wanted to be 18, where I can't like I would want to be in the pit.
Fair, you would want to be like
right now. Yeah, there. Right now I'm 23. I got bad knees. Shit. But I'm 23. I'm like, you youngins enjoy that time. I'm not doing all of that. But if I was 18, like that's how we performed. Like same thing with Travis Scott. Like I would love to watch Travis Scott from the side.
Yeah.
From the top row.
Yep.
Because
sit down from a box.
I'm not gonna watch Travis Scott in a mosh pit.
No way.
I think that would be fantastic when I was 18.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why. Like mentally, I'm like, this is just. I'm a little bit older.
I'll take a chair, please.
Exactly. So, like, if I was 18, Tyler would have been fantastic because he's yelling and screaming at you, and the fans are amazing. So, and here's another thing about festivals, right? Compared to like a different concert. People go to festivals for a million reasons. It could be the food. It could be the venue. It could be the opener. It could be the first 12 p.m. artist instead of like the headliner. So like there's all people there for different reasons. Yeah, some of them might like Tyler. Some of them might like, Hozier or whatever. But it's not a Tyler concert. So it's not like people are there like mentally, okay, I'm going to a Tyler concert. These are like the, premier fans usually. So that's also another thing. It's like, if it was a Tyler concert, I was 20, I would love to be in the mosh pit throwing elbows with everybody. That'd be cool. But like I said, it was a festival and I'm 23. So I took a step back. It was a fantastic concert nonetheless. I would say it was about 8.8 out of 10, which is like probably number 2 or number 3 for me all time. Tyler all time.
Got it.
Number 8, 2 or 3. Probably 3 because I love J. Cole. Hozier on the other hand. My guy Hose, bro. That guy. I got into Hozier's music probably about a year, 2 years ago.
We had watched. I remember the first time.
Yeah, go ahead.
Watched. We were watching SNL. Shout out Dad for putting us on SNL and always having to watch it because he worked on it or whatever. I don't know.
18 million years ago.
I was a page or whatever. So. They always have a musical guest, and this guy Hozier was a musical guest. I think some people called him like Hozier too. I think that's what I at least thought what his name was.
Yeah, I know people call him Hozier.
Yeah, and he did this song "Take Me to Church," and I was like, "Who is this guy? Like this song's good."
100%.
That was the first time I was ever.
It was 2014.
Introduced to him.
I was 12. And I remember that moment vividly.
Yeah, we were sitting on the couch watching it.
No. We were in Dad's room.
Oh yeah, that's when they let us stay up late.
No, Mom wasn't home.
Oh,
I remember this very well.
Yeah.
I was sitting in front of the bed.
Yeah, that always.
I was on the floor.
Yeah, I remember.
I remember this very well. Like, who's this Hozier guy? Like, what's Take Me to Church?
Yeah.
I remember Dad was like, this song sucks.
Yeah, always.
And I was like, oh, it's actually a pretty good song.
Yeah, I thought it was a good song.
And
too.
I just never listened to Hozier for the next like 7
Yeah, we're just like,
years.
whatever, this guy's just random. Yeah.
And then I got back into his music and I was like, oh my God, this is actually just like so good. Like, this is just a guy who's just really talented.
Yeah.
Just simply put. And man, the concert, you could feel it.
Yep.
I think that was just the thing. Like the talent oozed off the stage. And there was no backing.
That was crazy, yeah.
He sang every lyric perfectly, which, I mean, you would think that would be, that would go without saying. But some of these rappers, they got a whole backing. You can barely hear them because the backing is louder than the actual microphone.
The microphone out.
Right. They'll say every other word. And it's just like, okay, well,
I could have gone to
I could have went to a karaoke concert if that's, you know what I mean? Like, so yeah, like Hozier sang every word perfectly. He played the guitar to every song. He vibed with the band. It was, like Chris said, seeing an artist at the top of their craft. It was beautiful to see.
Yeah.
So Hozier for me was, man, probably like a 9.4. Probably the best concert I've seen.
Yeah.
I wish I was at a Hozier concert.
Yeah.
Just so the fan, like, because there are people around me who knew the popular song. Like, I know the Hozier song.
Yeah, you knew.
There are people around me who knew the popular songs, and
like
that
me.
was cool. He doesn't even know the popular songs.
Yeah, I do.
You know one.
I know. I do. I knew, like, of his 18, I knew at least, like, 6.
You've heard of them before.
Okay.
But you didn't know, like, you didn't even know the chorus.
Yeah, maybe not.
Either way. If I was at a Hozier concert where all the guys are, like, or probably, let's be honest, women.
Yeah.
They know the lyrics, like, screaming the lyrics with them, that would have felt like a religious experience. I already know, but for what it was, like, it was still a fantastic concert.
Yeah, I think you said it right. He sang every lyric. He didn't let up.
No.
It wasn't like you
No
said,
break
the end of
either.
the tour.
It's usually a break.
Yeah.
Like for
There's no
the
break.
hour 40,
Yeah.
like there's usually a break.
This was the end of his touring season. He does this every day, every other, whatever it is,
Just
right?
drinking tea.
Traveling. Yeah, he was saying he was traveling. Like, they've been traveling for years, he says. Like,
Right.
not even, like, just around,
Yeah.
like, of course, there's been time off. But to do that and then to show up the way you did, it always just reminds me of, I always bring back to sports, but it's like the same thing. It's like people, I know no one really loves Tatum, but I think he did make a good point about this. And other people have said this too, where Jason Tatum actually tries to play in as many games as he can, right? Because he's like, I don't know how many people are going to see me for the first time. This might be the only time they ever get to see me, right?
True.
Like
It's
LeBron
true.
said the same thing, right? This might be the only time. So as like someone who has that much sway and who is that famous and influential in the world, it's like when you're great like that, it is actually your duty to do that, right? Like that's like
You
what
got to
comes
show
with
up.
it. You have to show up, even though you don't feel like it.
We all have bad days. Our knees hurt, ankles, whatever. But showing up is always
Showing up for the person who might only see you one time, and that one time might change their life, right? Like that is the things, and that's the burden you have as someone who is as influential as these people.
Yeah.
But I think that's always just important to think about. Again, like we're trying to be great, right?
Yeah.
So like we have to take all these lessons from every aspect of whatever we experience in our life, which is this, right? Like this is one of the things. Like, hey, if we ever get to a point where we're doing this and we don't want to do it, right? For all these people who are watching, the 20 of you right now, like whatever it is, like we have to understand that, hey, like someone might have their lives changed from
No,
this.
we're not like by doing that. It's not like, oh yeah, we're giving ourselves a break, which it's important. It's always good to take a break when you can, but we're letting people down.
Yeah, exactly.
Like LeBron, every time he sits, he's letting people down.
He is.
Home fans, away fans, especially,
Mhm.
like they scrounged together the money that they had to pay for a basketball ticket to see LeBron James play. I'm one of the biggest LeBron fans. I've seen him play twice.
Yeah, crazy.
And both in the last 2 years.
Yeah.
I missed every game from the first 18 years of LeBron's career. Imagine if he retired at year 15, 16, like most NBA players.
Yes, that would be a career.
I would have never seen him.
Yeah.
That's a crazy thing to say. So he's like, the fact that he's still playing is crazy. But then the fact that he's also like, I got to play these games. There's somebody who's been, saying 3, 2, 1 in their backyard, shooting the ball, trying to be like me. They need to see me to keep pushing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or somebody who's been having a tough life, but I said something inspirational. They got to see me to keep going.
Remember that? And also like
it's beautiful.
As much as that's one thing too, but even like just being on the road trip or showing up is important to seeing your face, because I remember exactly what you're saying was that, remember that girl who was sitting right next to LeBron when he was on the bench and not playing, and she was like, I literally came to see LeBron.
Yes.
Like, and she ends up sitting right next to him. It's actually the funniest thing. And,
funny.
She's being
the zoom out.
And he's right there. Like, he's sitting right next to her. So, like even that, right? But, like, you see what I'm saying? Like, that girl was like, I needed to see LeBron James, right? Like, this is funny. What my life dream has been so far. And that's the weight that comes with being great. And
yep.
And
Hozier, there's a weight. 100% there's a weight to it, and what a privilege it is to have that weight.
Yeah,
I think that's what
exactly.
That's what
pressure is a privilege. Yep. Like being, would you rather have people like care about you or not? Right? Like it might hurt, but
simple as that. Yeah. Would you rather have people care that you're not there, or not care?
Yeah.
Like.
It's that simple. But yeah,
I know my answer.
No, easy. And just going back to the performance for me, I think you hit everything. Yeah, like I have never seen something like this in my life, just from everything. And like one of the things that I really do love, and I know a lot of people do this, but I think Hozier might have done it more than most, is he just kept.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
He kept. I don't know if you do.
I do.
Oh, really? Okay. He kept hyping up the band, right?
Oh, actually, no, I have something else to say.
Yeah, you can say that. But he kept he made sure everybody knew who these other people
got their
were.
shine.
Because it's really hard
team effort.
to be as talented as a lot of these musicians are, who are just like afterthoughts in the situation. Oh, just the person on
Right,
keys, just the
right,
drummer,
right.
right? Oh, just the person who's like playing
this
the cello or
person
whatever.
dedicated their
Yeah.
life to this,
this.
and being here is a huge accomplishment.
Yep.
Not everybody can be a 10x platinum selling Grammy award winning artist. Like that's very hard to get to, and getting to be on stage traveling with that artist is a privilege and it's an honor. Like it's one of the best things that you can do. I'm glad you said this because it is always important. Hype up your band. Hype up your band.
Yeah,
this is a metaphor.
Yep.
Like hype up your band. Whoever your band is, hype them up.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for coming through. You worked hard to get here. You deserve to be here.
I wouldn't be where he was without his band, and that's true. That's the fact. He's as talented as he is. You still need your teammates to play well. As talented as Patrick Mahomes is, he still needs his offensive line to block it. He still needs his receivers to get open.
Hype up your band. Always, always.
Yeah, so that's what I really found. And he did it multiple times. You know, a lot of times you just do it once, thank you to the band. No, he made sure to keep it known because, like, that's important. These people are losing time with their families. They're losing time with like in their own lives or even making their own music sometimes. Like to travel with him and to not even be close. Whenever they travel, he's the only one anyone knows about.
Yep.
Right? Like they're just regular people along on the ride.
Yep.
They're super talented, but you need to make sure they have like the sway and they feel good about doing this because you don't want to lose them and people get resentful
100%.
for the leaders who just like take everything in on themselves.
Yes, and so
it's leadership.
Yeah,
too.
being a leader means you're basically like a shield as a leader. You're deflecting. If you get praise, you're passively deflecting. I will say, if you get praise, deflect praise always to your team, to your people. I am not here without them. And if you get hate, you got to take it.
It's on me.
You never be like, my O-line couldn't block for me. That's why we lost the game.
Can't say
that. You're gonna
They're not going to block for you ever.
Yeah, you're gonna lose everybody in the locker room. You're gonna lose your team. Okay, you always deflect praise and you always accept blame. Okay. No matter what.
And that's the same thing that comes with the territory, right, of being someone like that. You get all the money,
it's
you
a
get all
privilege.
the fame, but you have to do that. You have to show up for other people, and you also have to take blame and take things on because it's all about you.
Yes.
Right? Like at the end of the day, that's what it is.
Yeah.
But what else were you going to say?
Here's the thing that I was going to say that I noticed about what Hozier was doing. After every song, he thanked the crowd,
and every time,
every song,
every single
and
one.
not in like a. Thanks guys, or cool to be out here, or even like a fake thank you. It was a genuine, like, you guys, poured your hearts out in that song. You paid to be in the rain. Thank you. And I was like, you're welcome, Hozier. Like, you're welcome. Like, I'm glad I'm here, and thank you for appreciating me. Always thank your people. Praise, what is it? Hype up your band. Thank your audience.
Yeah.
Always, and accept blame.
Yep, always have to. And I think that was something we noticed. And he would say it every time. We're like, oh, this guy's just like fake or whatever.
No,
it was genuine. And then I went to his Instagram because I saw someone post about him. And every single post, whenever he finishes a concert at whatever venue he's at, it's always that concert name or wherever he is, thank you. Every time. Like, it's the same post. Yeah. But, like, you might think, oh, my God, this is corny. Like,
no.
And you have to either see him because he is genuinely so grateful for this. And the real thing is because, like, it's just like sports. It's like when you wake up, when people are so grateful, because, like, dude, I'm making music and making a living off this. I'm playing a children's game.
I'm getting paid to do what I love. I'm getting paid to do what I love. Playing a children's game, singing.
Yep.
Singing.
It
literally.
People grow up singing as kids. Like, we make it like I'm an actor. Like, I'm growing up. Like, I'm being on TV. Like, those things.
Playing, whatever.
Yeah, I don't know.
Acting.
Yeah.
Whatever. You're playing a role. You're playing a part.
You remember we make videos as kids, right? Oh, like
course.
Before for Thanksgiving.
I mean, dude,
right?
and as kids, me and you, we talk sports.
Yep.
At the lunch tables, every lunch, Hammy, shout out Coop, they would get into it. Every lunch they get into it. That was really great to see. Like, we did this, and it's fun for us.
Yeah,
and
this is fun.
I'm hoping we can really make a real living off of it. Like, and then we'll be kind of in that same spot where it's like, you know what? we're getting paid to do what we love.
Yeah.
Like
that's gratitude.
That's an amazing thing.
Yep.
So
Take a break real quick. All right, we're back. We're back.
That's such an inside joke. No one will.
Such an inside. There's like 3 people.
Maybe 3 people will get that,
and maybe 0 of them listen.
Can't even explain.
I know. Can't even explain. We're back. So yeah, we talked about Hozier, Tyler. It's so crazy. You guys actually knew. We're back. It's so crazy.
Oh man.
What are some? Want
Yeah.
to ask you? What are some? If you can remember, like.
Oh, I remember
seeing people at the top of their game, whatever it may be. I think I have a couple that I think of, but it just shows you that people are great in all aspects. It could be sports, it could be anything.
I got a few.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 1, the first one that comes to mind. So look, this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt people. It's gonna hurt me for saying this. I saw LeBron play twice in year 19 and year 20.
Yep.
Actually, year 20 and year 21. So he was not at the top of his game.
No.
He was great, but he's not on my list.
Yeah.
And that pains
And we
me.
also talked about Braun a lot. I feel like you're going to get another person.
Yes. I saw, thanks to you, you're actually not, you don't know where I'm going to go with this.
No idea.
But I saw Patrick Mahomes play against the Chargers.
Oh, wow.
And that was really cool.
Wow.
That was really cool because that was Patrick Mahomes. That was probably his best year. I think that was his MVP year 2 years ago.
I think he had the 50 touchdowns the year before, but yeah.
Oh, well, yeah. It was still.
Yeah,
it was a second MVP.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I know it was.
And like just watching him warm up.
Yeah,
watching him warm up.
I was down there.
I was watching
him.
He like man, like this. That was so cool, and like the seats were really good. We were really close, and I like really got to see him.
Sunday Night Football.
Yeah, it was Sunday Night Football, Chargers Chiefs, and I really got to see like how he warmed up, how he prepared, how he executed. It like they cooked. That was a really great experience, and I just remember thinking, "Oh my god, I get to see Patrick Mahomes in his prime."
Yeah.
That was beautiful.
I think I still have a snap from that, like him warming up.
Me too.
I was walking on the field.
Oh, you might have a better one than I
I was on the field.
I know I have one.
Yeah.
You send me that snap.
Yeah, I actually will because I remember it was crazy.
Any you've seen a lot
I'm actually going
of games.
Yeah, I'm actually going non-athlete right here. This one came to mind just now.
Oh, wow.
I forgot what year this was. It might have been like, shout out Jameis, by the way. It was for his birthday. It might have been like
I know where you're going.
2010, 11,
No,
12,
no,
14?
Yeah.
Maybe.
You were like, what?
Yeah, maybe 2014, 2015, whatever. We went to go see Kevin Hart.
I knew you were going with that.
Oh, wow, you did? Okay.
After you said it wasn't, you said shout out James.
Dude, that was so
Dude,
good.
Kevin Hart's so funny.
It was
so
amazing.
So
funny.
Funny.
So funny. Like, I can't
so
even-
funny.
Dude, it was so good. Like,
That was prime.
Yeah, prime. That's what made me start to love comedy shows. I was like, dude, this is just great. And he was at the top of, like, this was when I forgot all the ones were called, but like this is when all his specials were coming out, and he had so many.
I might need to watch one of those again.
Yeah, she took everything. Oh my god!
It was the fact that he backed away from the microphone and
Yeah.
started screaming.
That one is so.
She took
dude,
everything.
seeing him at the top of his game. Oh my! It was. And again, it's the same thing. He has to do this over and over again.
Yeah.
He has to bring the energy over and over again.
Jokes is even worse.
Yeah. Oh, it's worse.
Because like music, like
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like jokes is even worse,
Yeah.
man. So the fact that he keeps doing it,
Yeah.
and he finds the joy in
Yeah.
it, it's a beautiful thing
Yeah.
to see, man.
We'll do a snake draft here, so I'll go a second one, and I'll think of one more after this, but I have two easily, or like one right now, which you'll probably say and you'll probably understand. For me, second, and this is obviously very like fortunate to be in this position, is Coach K. I think being right there, like literally right there, like walking him to his hotel room, like that close, and seeing how he prepares. And all that
I think
stuff.
even you were behind him during games.
Yeah,
you
during games.
saw what he talked about,
Yep.
what he talked to coaches about, what he
Yep.
talked to media about.
Yep.
I think that's even more important than like walk.
Yeah, it's true.
Right.
Yeah, I was right there.
So-
Like how he's thinking about strategy, how he's thinking about subs, how he reacts to different things, how he always stayed level, but also how he understood when to raise his voice and when to get upset. I think that's always important because a lot of us wake up and grow up in, so especially earlier on. I think it's changed a little bit now where we get yelled at all the time.
Yeah.
I think when you get yelled at all the time by coaches, it can either push you off from the sport or it also can just like, it all just jumbles together. So like, it all just feels the same. So when coach is so calm during those big moments, but when he yells or when he gets upset, you really understand and right, that, oh, he means something. Like, we need to play better, right? It's not just him yelling like he always yells, right? So seeing that, and it's just seeing how he navigated everything at like in his last year from all that, like having to deal with everything. It was just really crazy, and it was really cool to see that like someone at that level who has done so much, who has met so many people, who has influenced so many people. I think that was something crazy that I'll always take with me and I always talk about as I go forward. And there are things that he taught me that I can't even explain, right? Like I just got it by like reverse osmosis, just like by listening to him speak. The way he controls a room, I think, is really, really important.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's crazy.
No, it's amazing.
Yeah.
It really is.
That's my second one, I'd say.
I mean, yeah, the fact that you were that close to one of the greatest coaches in American sports.
Yeah.
For 4 years.
Yeah.
I know you're really close to him for 1 year, but
Yeah.
for 4 years is a privilege.
No, it's something I can't even, I'll never, like, to truly be there for, like, his last year, to be in that, like, I think back to myself, and this is how it works sometimes. It's like, how did this even happen?
Mm-hmm.
I had to do this. Everything had to align for this to happen for me.
Perfectly.
Right?
Yep. 100%.
It's insane, man. And sometimes you're like, wow. Like
100%.
Can't even make it up. But yeah.
That's crazy. Another example just randomly came to my mind. It's hard for like to say like this guy was at the top of his game because it was so early into his career that his game is only improving and expanding. But watching Paolo Banchero against Gonzaga that first half, the second half was he had some sweating problems and he was cramping, so he wasn't playing. But the first half, he had 20 points in a game that Duke was favored or was expected to lose by 8.5 points. Okay, he had 20 points, telling the projected number 1 pick, Chet Holmgren, "Hey, guess what? As good as you might be, as much talent as you might have, you're going to get picked after me." That's what he said all game long because he was going right at him one-on-one. He was cooking him defensively. He was locking him up. It was beautiful to watch. I mean, from the tip, he was ready to go.
Yeah.
And that was so cool.
What did I tell you?
That was so cool.
What did I tell you? This is a great story, and if Paulo ever listens or knows, like, if this ever goes viral at some point, like, Paulo was talking about this game from the beginning of the year. From the first, like, our first official practice, he was like, we got Gonzaga in Thanksgiving. Like, Chet is not better than me. Because everyone was saying Chet was better than him because Chet did that thing against Steph.
Yes.
It's like this unicorn.
He went viral.
Yeah,
right,
exactly.
Right, yeah.
And Paulo's like, this guy's not better than me. Like, not at all. And I'm going to show him how, right? And I remember, like, Gonzaga was this insane team. Obviously, number 1, they were like, hadn't lost, or I think we had just lost to Ohio State, right? So it was we were coming off after being number 1 and not being and I was like, dude, I told Cam, like, I know we're underdogs or whatever, like
8.5
8.5, dude, that should never happen with that type of team. And I was like, Paulo is not letting us lose. I don't care. Yeah. And if he was fully healthy, we probably win that game by 50. Yeah. Like, I mean, he had 20 points in, like, 14 minutes.
It like, plus 340.
Yeah.
Duke.
Yeah.
Plus
never
340.
Never should be. Like, that should never happen. I don't know, like, what they got it so wrong. Like,
I've never seen
books
anything.
Never get it that
I mean,
way.
I couldn't have been happier. I was hammering that. I was like, Duke's not losing this game.
Yeah.
And 8.5, I can tell you they're not going to lose by 8.5. So,
and I'll tell you from firsthand, he was locked in, and he came out like it.
Yeah.
He was not losing that game.
No.
You're not going to let us lose that game.
Absolutely not.
Do you have any other? I have...
No, yeah, go for it.
Yeah. I think there's a couple. So I'm going to talk about one, and then I'm going to talk about one that I wish I was able to see really in person. Or not even in person, just like to be able to live it. I think one that I think of right now, and I just watched a TikTok on him last night, is Usain Bolt. Oh. I think that is just like...
I think we got to go to the Olympics.
Yeah.
I think that's really what
we're trying to get 2028. It's back at home.
We'll be there.
Get us out.
We'll be there. No, we'll be there.
Yeah.
We'll be there.
Yeah, we will. But yeah.
We'll be there.
Usain Bolt.
It's in our backyard. Are you kidding me?
Oh, my God. Yeah. That... And again, I've never even seen track in person, so I don't even know how fast it is. But I just watched his 3 from 2008, 2012, and 2016 where he went 3 in a row.
Yeah.
It's just unbelievable.
Yeah, it is.
The aura from this man... And it's just like, he knew. But like, the only way he knew he was going to win is because of how much work he put in when no one was watching, right? So like, that is where it's like, it becomes another lesson. Like, he knew he wasn't going to lose this race. And that's crazy to say. You might think he's arrogant. No.
And it's crazy. That's not to mention all the years before 2008. But think about it. 2008, 2012, 2016. That's 8 years where he didn't lose.
Yeah.
He was just consistently great.
And also, there's only one race. Like, there's only one that
Big
matters.
race.
Right?
Right. I mean, you saw the qualifiers, but he was a lock.
Sorry, that's what I mean, though, right? Like, you could win all the world championships.
Yes.
But there's only really 3 races that matter in that span.
Yes.
And he won all of them.
Yeah. And Michael Phelps.
That's another one.
He just talked to the Ravens. Did you see that?
No, it came up as the search bar for our last Ravens video,
Nice.
which was weird.
No, yeah. Well, he just talked to the Ravens.
Shadow banned,
He just talked to the Ravens team, and he was talking about how in 2016 was his last one. So in 2012, he was like, it was cool, but I didn't feel like I worked hard enough in 2012. So that he said, in 2016, even though I'm older than everybody else here, because he was.
Yeah.
He said, it doesn't matter. I'm going to put in the work. I'm going to put in the hours. No one can say that they worked harder than me.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what? 23 gold medals later, he's telling the truth, guys. You got to work hard, and you're gonna.
There's
get
no secret.
It's hard work and dedication.
Do you have one more? I have one that I wish I saw, but do you have one more?
I mean, I have a million I wish I saw.
Yeah. Okay, you can do you wish. You can do you wish. Who'd you wish?
Honestly, because I gotta give a shout out to my guy, but only because Steve Kerr, who has been teammates with Michael Jordan, and has coached Steph Curry, KD, Clay, whatever.
Why did he Steph?
Steve Kerr said that LeBron 2018 Game 1 of the Finals was the greatest individual performance he's ever seen. LeBron had 51, 8, and 8, and carried a absolutely garbage Cleveland Cavaliers team against the greatest team.
I think I just showed you the graphic.
What was the graphic? The
graphic was one side of Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and KD.
3 first ballot Hall of Famers.
This is the graphic, NBA Finals. And on the
2
other
MVPs.
side was LeBron, Tristan Thompson, and Kyle Korver. And that was the graphic.
Those were the 2 other best players. And they're like, oh, do we do Tristan Thompson or J.R. Smith?
Oh my god!
That's the serious debate that they were having.
Channing Frye.
I mean, the Cavs had no business being there. LeBron absolutely willed them to get there. And again, people, because he lost that final series, they say it's a stain on his legacy. But hey, we're not gonna get in there. LeBron 51, 8, and 8. I would have loved to have seen that because he dominated all facets of the game. I don't even think he sat out that game.
Yeah.
And they still lost.
Yeah. Crazy. You should talk to Odell about that game.
Was he there?
Odell? Yeah, bro. I'll tell you that story.
He was there.
Spill the business. But yeah, that's something. It's one of the most insane stories I ever heard. And
I remember. I remember now.
Insane. Was at that game, by the way. And that's, again, if you don't believe in something, hey. Believe in the universe.
I also had another thing after.
Yeah.
No, it has nothing to do with this. You go with yours first.
Yeah. So one, I don't have an exact moment. Maybe I'll think about that and I can go after you go. But a person I wish I saw at his peak when I was any age to understand what it was is Tiger Woods. I think, dude, some of the stats they're posting about this guy.
He was so much better than the next best guy.
Yes.
The second best golfer ever.
Yeah.
He was so much better than.
Yes. Phil Mickelson in any other world is like, oh my God, he is so good.
Yes.
And now he's just like, oh. Because
he never beat Tiger.
Because Tiger was insane. And everybody knew. If he was, I don't even have the stats in front of me. If we had a producer, he'd tell us. But if he was leading on Sunday, the game was over. That is crazy.
Yeah.
The match was over.
It was over.
He was not losing.
No.
And he also was getting out to leads on the first day.
Yep. It was over.
It was unbelievable. And everyone, I started watching golf, and I still don't watch it a ton, but I started, at least just following it too late, right? Down when he was, older. So it didn't really work. I didn't really understand it as much, right?
Yeah.
People were like, Tiger's so good. I'm like,
how? Yeah, okay.
So, yeah, that's someone I wish I would have seen at his peak because
dominance.
It's dominant.
Pure dominance.
Pure.
That's a great answer. Here's the thing that's so unrelated, but just another reason that, hey, just keep doing the good things. So I was taking the Caltrain the other day, which is basically the subway for the Bay Area.
Shout out.
And, the way it goes, you don't always have to pay. You know, you're
Wow.
supposed to tap on before and tap off when you get off.
Yeah, no one's like, there's no one
But
policing you. It's not like the subway where
right. There's no one policing you in the beginning.
Yeah,
They police you on the actual train.
Yeah.
So they check your tickets. And the person's coming through and I'm like, should I just start walking? I'm like, it's whatever. Like, they're gonna give me a ticket, It's not the worst thing in the world. They scan me. It makes the sound. I'm like, oh, that's weird. I paid.
Crazy.
Actually, I didn't even say I paid. I said, really? I said I have money in my account, which is true. I didn't lie. I didn't lie once. That's it. It's weird. I have money in my account. She said, yeah, you didn't pay. And I was like, that's weird. Again, didn't lie. But then she was like, I gotta give you a ticket. And I was like, okay, that's fine. She tries to give me a ticket.
Mm-hmm.
She's asking me for ID. She's taking a picture of it.
Oh wow, you did the whole thing.
Oh, it's a whole thing. I sign here. I'm like, okay, I'm signing. I'm sitting back. I'm relaxed. I'm casual. I'm not mad. I'm not angry.
Yeah, because you knew it was your fault.
Yeah, 100%. Which is another thing, people. If you know you messed up, it's your fault. Yeah. You have no right to be angry at anybody else.
Exactly. For doing their job.
Thank you. I'm just gonna say that.
Yep.
Airport. It's the worst. Anyway, I'm sitting back and I'm like waiting for the ticket because I've seen it happen. I'm like, it's usually a little bit quicker than this. You know, been a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. We're under the tunnel. Maybe the Wi-Fi's bad. And I'm like, what? Where's the ticket? And she looks kind of frustrated. And she was actually like a trainee. Yeah. She was with the vet. Yeah. And which I was like, interesting. So she asked the vet, like, hey, it's not working. Like, can you help me out with this? Mm-hmm. And the vet's like, she was really mad. I don't know why she was mad. Again.
Oh, Lord.
Let's all,
the rookie and the vet.
Let's all calm down. Like, no reason to be this mad.
I know, yeah. It's like,
so she's mad. And, the ticket's not printing. And they're like, hold on. And I'm like, yeah, I got nowhere to go. Like, my stop's going to come in too. So I'm going to get off.
Like, where am I going to go?
And honestly, as I'm sitting down and they're like figuring this out, I'm thinking, like, my stop will be here in about 6 minutes. There's no way this can hold off for 6 minutes.
Yeah, I'm about to say, there's no way it's going to take longer than 6 minutes.
So I was like, it's not going to happen. Like, whatever. I'll just take the ticket. They keep trying to print. Nothing.
Wow.
Printer broken. And they're like, hey, we never gave you the ticket, so we can't officially charge you with this. Just dispute it online, and we'll make sure that it gets thrown in the trash. And I was like, wow. That's kind of beautiful.
I didn't even know. That's crazy.
I was like, I mean, it's just one of those things. It's like, keep doing good things. Don't expect, like, I didn't expect these things to happen. I was ready to pay my fine.
You knew you messed up.
But I was like, wow.
It worked out.
Sometimes good things do happen to you, man. So just keep going.
You create your own luck by putting in the work.
Yeah.
Good things happen to you because you do good things to other people, or you just you are a genuine person. Like,
I believe in karma.
Probably to someone who is not as genuine of a person as you, the printer probably works, right? Probably someone who's not as genuine as you, the flight to Italy, whatever, or whatever, you don't make it, right?
Yep.
It's things like that. Probably someone, oh my God. Like for me, I don't make the flight when I was trying to go to DC.
Yeah, ridiculous.
But yeah, that was, you're right. Like, you just got to start doing good things. I think, funny story that we didn't even talk about that we could even hit back up as we close this up was our outside land stories. Like trying to find Uber.
Yeah. Jeez.
This is the last thing for outside lands. But dude, first of all, wherever it was at, the Golden Gate Park, it was just,
man,
bro. So, like, we both have good jobs. Like, we're doing okay for ourselves, but like, I'm just not, like,
relatively.
Yeah, relatively, but like, still, paying for an Uber is still going to be paying for an Uber, right?
We're not paying triple digits for an Uber.
Yeah, triple digits for an Uber.
Yeah. Right?
Like, the first time, so this is crazy. So on Saturday night, we go to the first time. We're like, great. We get out, and like, I'm calling for an Uber. We're like, Cam's like, let's walk a little bit outside of the people so we don't get like in the crowd, so we don't get searched, right? Great. Call the first Uber. It's like $60, $65. Great.
Not bad.
Dude, I was like, that's going to be crazy. We'll be good.
We'll be home very soon.
Yep, very soon.
Nope. What happened?
So the Uber is like 2 minutes away. We had already waited a long time for this because like there was a lot of traffic, obviously, with outside lands. 2 minutes away. We go and we're walking on the street that seems to be like EMP'd or bombed or
EMT,
something.
yeah.
EMT? No,
Oh,
EMP.
EMP.
Yeah.
Right. Go with EMP.
Seems to be EMP'd. I played Black Ops.
Yeah.
That there's no Wi-Fi, right?
I mean, no service.
No service. Yeah, no service.
Which is no service. It's a normal street.
No service. So we go
Where
up.
are we?
So I go up and we're walking and I'm like, bro, he canceled. Or I can't see where he is anymore.
Yeah.
And he canceled. So we had a $65 Uber. We were going to get home in like 20 minutes. We would have been back. The concert ended at like 9:55. We would have been back home at 10:40.
Oh,
like,
man.
easy. And this was after walking around for a little bit.
Yeah.
So then we get to a point where we're like, we keep calling this. We keep calling different Ubers. I get another one because I don't want to lose the fare because Cam's looking at the other fare, the live fare, and it's like $120. And I'm like, we can't lose this fare. So we get another driver. And I'm like, okay, he's 5 minutes away. He's going to come here. Like, I moved the pin so that it wasn't in that EMP, like, street.
Dead zone, yeah.
And then the driver just drives
No,
by.
what was that?
Drives by. And, like, I fully see his car. I tried to.
Nah.
I couldn't.
Yeah.
I fully see his car.
Messed up.
Drives by. And he's going the other direction. Keeps going the other direction. And is not canceling the fare. Not canceling. I'm like, hey, are you coming back? Because I couldn't cancel it because if I did, I'm losing that fare.
Yes.
I called him. He wouldn't answer. And he kept saying he was coming back even though he was driving in the exact opposite direction.
So messed
Terrible. So we end up having to barter with this Uber.
Yeah, literally.
Because what they were doing was, and smart, they weren't accepting rides.
Yeah.
And they were just driving around and seeing who needed a ride. And then they were being like, well, let's pay you this.
Because now they don't have to pay the Uber fee.
Yep, exactly.
Like, so it's really just like the old school taxi cabs again, where they take 100% of what you pay them.
Yeah, exactly.
So that guy, I mean, he probably would have gotten off that. If it was $100, he probably would have gotten $60, $70.
He got 110 from me.
No taxes.
No tax. Venmo.
And that was Saturday.
That was Saturday.
Sunday.
Talk about Sunday.
Oh my God, Sunday. So
we thought we were smart.
Yeah, we were like, okay, so we got to walk that way. We knew which way we had to walk. We started walking that way. Nothing. The prices. Oh, actually, the prices were not bad. 60, 70. We're like, okay, we can actually get this. We're going in the right direction. We can get these prices lower. We keep walking.
Yeah.
Wow, couldn't be more wrong. Kept walking. First of all, we were walking like on a street.
Yeah.
Like there was no sidewalk.
There's no sidewalk.
So we were walking like on the highway.
It was the like this like I guess they call it like an expressway.
Yeah,
because it
I
wasn't like
guess
a freeway or maybe a highway.
It was like highway adjacent.
Yeah, a highway, and then left of us was forest.
We were walking
straight forest,
just highway and forest for about 30 minutes, running a little bit.
Yeah,
because this Golden Gate Park is huge. Who knew it was the biggest park of all time?
We have no idea what's going on.
Oh my God.
We have no idea where we are.
I kept saying this is how black people die in the movies. Which is because we everybody else was on the sidewalk. We're just like in the forest.
Yep. Running and the funniest thing was that we're running in the opposite way.
Yes.
Everybody else is coming one way.
So we're
going the other way because we think we're smarter than these people.
I'm like, maybe we should go the other way. You're like, no, you can't follow the pack.
Exactly. Yeah. We can't follow the pack, baby.
Either way. After running and walking onto the street for a while, we get nothing. And then finally, after probably about 30 minutes of exploring and turning left and right, we get a fare that's not too bad. I think it was about $90.
So 70.
70?
Yep.
What
77.
Oh, wait, the Uber?
Well, that was the initial. What are you talking about? Which one are you
I'm talking about the last one.
Oh, not the last one. Okay, the last one was like 80.
Yeah. But
the first one we pushed off was like 71 or 77.
Oh, no, it was like 60.
Yeah.
Or 70 something.
Yeah.
Either way, so now 80, right? But the thing is, it's on the, like, it's about 4 streets over and 3 streets up.
Oh, yeah. So
it's actually very far.
Yeah, so this is what happens with
You only have 5 minutes.
This is what happens with Ubers and things like that. Now they're smart where it's like, we don't just pick you up anywhere.
Yes.
We have to, especially when you're around the park. You know, when you're at the airport, you have to go to designated Uber areas now.
Yeah.
Like, so we have to go to designated areas to go get picked up.
Yeah.
At this park.
Yes.
So we're like, and I got a good fare. And I was like, bro, we can't lose this.
Can't lose it.
And I was like, it's not that far.
Yeah.
It's pretty far.
Dude, we were actually like running with a good pace. I say at what, 8:30?
Yeah, dude, we were moving.
8:30, maybe even faster pace than that. We were running. It was probably a faster pace than 8:30.
Yeah.
Like
in like pants.
Yes, pants and jackets.
Shoes.
It's raining outside. We're navigating through people just like the marathon.
Yeah, it felt like
and dude, get to the car finally. I'm sweating, Chris is sweating. The guy's like, "Did you run here?" We're like, "You have no idea."
Yep.
Like just roll down these windows and let's go home.
Yep. And then we were out. and never to do that again. We're getting a car service
Yes.
next year when we
Oh, yeah. We're getting helicopter,
yeah,
fly,
it doesn't
whatever.
matter, something. Yeah, I thought it was a funny story.
Anyway,
But
no, yeah, great. Challenge of the week. I actually got a good one, and you can add on to this if you want.
yep,
Watch somebody great.
yeah,
If you can, bonus points if you can watch them live. It could be an athlete, it could be a musician, it could be a slam poet,
Yeah.
whatever it might be.
comedian,
Actor, like theater apparently is great. I've never gone, but like I would love to
I would
see.
go to Broadway.
I would love to see Denzel
Yeah.
on
Oh my God,
Broadway.
that'd be insane.
Jake Gyllenhaal, they were on
Yeah,
together.
I know. I would love to see Denzel, dude. That would
Yes.
just be so insane.
So
That's
go
crazy.
go watch somebody great. Bonus points if you can see him live.
Yep.
If not, watch it on TV.
Yeah,
Okay.
Watch YouTube videos.
Watch.
something.
See how they prepare.
Yep.
See how they prepare for battle. See how they prepare for war.
Because it all
connects.
connects.
It all-
Sports, life,
Yes.
reading, writing,
Yeah.
comedy,
Yep.
art. It doesn't matter. It all
Yep.
connects, and it's all the
100%.
same path.
It's a
to get there.
mindset, right?
Yeah.
It's not like, oh, la di da, here
Yep.
we go. It's like, no. I got to be great.
Yeah. But this is what I have to do to be great. So
Exactly.
do that. Find somebody and consistently seek out those experiences. Cam and I think we're going to do that much more now. Like
Yeah.
we're always so sports heavy, which is great, but we also got to make sure we feed different areas of our
Stay
life.
well-rounded.
And yeah, stay well-rounded and get different things, right? Because I think that's important. Because you see people who are great doing other things, it kind of just inspires you to be your best self. And in other ways, you might be inspired from people who are just playing sports.
100%.
So with that, what was your thing that you were saying? It was like never forget your team.
Oh,
yeah.
okay, yeah. Here are the four things to
Okay.
go.
Yep.
Always thank your band.
Yep. Thank your band.
Wait.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
thank your band.
Yeah.
No. It was always hype your band.
Yep.
Always thank your audience.
Yep.
Always deflect praise.
Mhm.
Always accept blame. Those four things separate the absolute best of the best from the good and definitely from the okay and the average.
Yeah.
Okay? But you want to be the best of the best, then you got to hype up your band. Okay? Thank the
that up.
people around you. Like,
Thank 'em.
appreciate them. Know that they put in work, they put in time to be here with you.
Yep.
Thank them. Appreciate them. You have to thank your audience. The people who paid money.
Yep.
The people who paid, nobody has to be,
No
no
one
one
has
has
to
to
be
show up for you.
Yep.
No one has to show up for you. Thank them. They took time out of their day so that you could speak to them, so that you could entertain them, so that you could perform, whatever it might be. That's 2. 3 is always deflect praise.
Mhm.
You are nothing without your team.
Yep.
You are nothing without your team. You are nothing without your team.
Mhm.
Always deflect praise and always accept blame, okay? You are nothing without your team. It is your fault.
Yep.
You need to be better, okay? Those 4 things will set you up for life.
Absolutely. I'm not going to recite them. He said it so many times, and I don't even remember them anymore. So with that, we'll see y'all next week.
Stay logged.